Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Tony's Picks Happy Hour here for Monday, November 17th, 2025. Hey, if you're new to the Tony's Picks Happy Hour, welcome aboard. Glad you're here joining us. Usually 5:10, 5:15. Sometimes we get carried away behind the scenes, shooting the breeze, talking about the weekend, talking about stuff. Talking about 2 years ago with Bundesliga and all sorts of stuff is what happens behind the scenes. So, hey, definitely today was not technical difficulties. It was a Monday, but we're here. We're getting to it. We got Ron, we got Brian, and we got some big games to get to. Hey, loaded card of action. We got some NBA. We got a football game to get to as well. We even got some college basketball, and hey, we got some games on the ice. So let's check it out. See how Ron's weekend went, how Brian's weekend went, and then we'll get right to starting a new week here at Tony's Picks. Looking forward to this new week. I'm excited about it. I don't know where to Brian. How you doing here, buddy?
Not bad today, Ron. On this Monday, it's sitting here. It's freezing cold where I'm at right now. So yeah, the weather just changed very quickly on us. Went from 60 degrees, 50 degrees to now down to 35 and snowing down in upstate New York. So a little cold right now today. So it could be better for sure. But yeah, not a bad Sunday for me. I had one play on a money line or on a total yesterday. Totally blew that total. I chose under. It was sailed over. But I had a bunch of props in that cash, man. We had George Kittle over his yardage yesterday. Trey McBride. I gave that out to you guys Friday. That hit. Trey McBride had a big day yesterday. A bunch of prop plays hit for me. So not a bad day overall. I think I went. I think it was 3 and 4, so not a bad day. On the props, I went 4-0, but yeah, all together it was like 3 and 4 day. Three losses, 4 wins on the props, so not a horrible day. A little bit on the green side.
A little bit on the green side, definitely nothing to complain about. Every little winning day counts because it just adds all up to the bankroll. So that's what you're trying to do here. So some days are huge, some days are little ones. As long as they stay above the book, hey, we're happy with that. I know I am. Definitely. I don't know where to run. How are you doing?
Little bit of green. That's what's good, right? So yeah, 10 plus 105.
Lots of green.
I got a little bit of green. I got a lot of green for the last 30 days, though. So yeah, I've been red hot the last 30 days, so got some green there. But yeah, a little bit of green yesterday, but man, just blew it. With the I had the Rams, and man, I thought, yeah, you turn the ball over 4 times to the Rams. Rams are supposed to blow you out of the damn SoFi Stadium. Get that back door by Seattle, that was rough. And then listening on the radio, in my truck yesterday morning to the horrendous coaching decisions by Washington and Miami. I'm like, what is going on in this game? And I'm about screaming it, to the top of my lungs. I'm like, you go for it on the goal line twice. What are you doing here? And then they muffed the punt. I'm like, and I'm sitting with Washington plus what? 2.5. So unfortunately that was a loss, but I did hit with nice with the Detroit Red Wings yesterday and also with the Utah Jazz last night. So it was a pretty good day as far as the other sports go and the best bets. So looking forward to tonight.
And for me, it was like, here, lose 2, win 2, lose 2, lose 1, lose 3. I think it was a little losing day overall for me. Friday, Saturday were great days, big money days, and then I gave a bunch back yesterday. So, but still up on the week, not complaining. That's the goal I look at. Week by week is where I look at. If you can get up into that green week by week by week, that's where you want to be in sports betting, because we know the volatility of some of these games that we're watching. Things can happen in an instant. Oh, an interception, a tipped ball, a goal. I've seen some funky goals go in hockey. All of a sudden, doink, off the boards and in. The goalie's like, hey, hey. So we know what happens there. Welcome, Chris. How was your weekend?
Saturday was decent. Yesterday sucked. I shot 5. Did 5 games there. It came out 2 and 3. I think we got the 49ers and got Utah in that double overtime situation. But just everything else just went sideways. Miami didn't cut it against Florida there in basketball. And then Houston couldn't get us the cover, and Tampa Bay couldn't keep it close enough. So it was a terrible Sunday there. I did get those 2. Got 3 touchdowns from the hit list at least, so that was kind of a silver lining there. But otherwise, decent Saturday. Like I said, got some goal scorers there. So we're learning hockey, and we're just glad to be here.
Nice. Learning hockey, right? Hockey is the toughest sport, man. It's not easy to be winning and roll. It's tough. Ask Ron what the favorites are.
Don't lay those puck lines, home favorites. Don't do it.
Yeah. What'd you say? 37 plus units?
It's like minus 3,700 this year. It's like 6-31 laying a puck line home favorite. It's unbelievable.
I'm curious though. I wonder how many of those it would take some digging to go back to look to see. 6 of those 31. Did they end up just missing the empty net, or was right? How many? Why the empty net? Or what happened?
But Rod, road puck dogs on the line, road dogs on the puck line are 18-3. So they're covering those.
But how many of those? So how many did that road?
But how many are minus 200?
We've seen a few.
Yeah,
that's the thing. The books are like, oh, so we'll just make these puck lines over here like minus 160, minus 170.
Yeah.
So it's tough. You definitely have to almost find them coin flip prices in hockey, or be betting dogs. Find the big dog spot. So
road teams are definitely the play this year, right now, anyway.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So let's kick it off. Let's head on over. What should we just start with? We got a big slate. Want to do some let's get the Monday nighter out of the way. All right, let's get the Monday nighter out of the way. Let's do it first. We've got Dallas into Vegas to take on the Raiders. This thing hasn't budged. Still 3.5. Totals come down. I see 49 in most places. I don't know where to run. Anything in the Monday Night Football for you?
Yeah, I capped it at 47. It started like 50.5. I think there was a 51 there. It looks like everybody's trending to the over, but I just can't see it, man. You look at the Raiders on Monday night, 1-4 to the under. Dallas coming off a bye, 2-7 to the under. I just don't think that the Raiders are going to be able to score. I know it's the Cowboys defense, but they're coming off a bye week. They got completely embarrassed at home against Arizona. And they're fighting for their boy they lost so tragically. So I think the defense shows up. We get ready for Philadelphia next week. I got a premium on the side, but I'll go ahead and take the under in this one.
I don't know over to Chris. What do you like in the Monday Night Football?
Yeah, I've been getting burned with primetime overs, so I agree with the under there. Like Ron said, I don't think we see much from the Raiders on that side, but I also like I like the 2.5 for the Cowboys for the first half there. They've been covering that. They're 6-0 against terrible teams, and I don't know how much worse you get than the Raiders, but we'll take them to cover the first half at 2.5, and then full game under. I like that play as well.
I don't know over to Brian. What do you like here in the Monday Night Football?
Yeah, I agree with both of these fellas here on the under in this game. I agree that I just don't see much offense coming from the Raiders side of things. Cowboys coming off the bye, as they just said. As Ron alluded to, also lost one of their players. Had a death on the team recently as well. Plus, they added some pieces here on defense. So I do think that the Cowboys do try to come in this one and get a big win off of two losses back to back. That really they could have won those games if they just came together and played well. Their offense is stacked, man. It's the defense that I worry about. But against the Raiders, I just feel like the Cowboys should show up here and be the better side. I do like the under in this game. I also like George Pickens, his receiving prop right now, over 65.5 receiving yards. He's gotten over this prop in all but 2 games this season. Even with CeeDee Lamb back, he's been a big piece in this offense. He's a huge target for Dak Prescott. That number is way too low against the Raiders team that's like 27th against wide receivers this year in the NFL. So give me his receiving prop over as well.
Now for me here in this one, I'm looking to Dallas to score first. I think they get out to a hot start in this game. So I'm going to take Dallas to score first. Minus 135. I got this ad for them to. All they're going to do is get some points, be it kicking a field goal, score a touchdown, or even get a safety. That's all we're looking for, Dallas, to put the first points on the board in this one tonight. Hey, that wraps up the Monday Night Football action. Let's head on over and do some. Let's get the college board out of the way. This time of year, we've got teams all over the place, figuring teams out still. We'll leave it up to the cap or anything they see in college basketball they want to give out here. That's what we do. Whatever you got, give us what you got in this spot. College basketball on Monday. I don't know where Brian. Anything for you yet?
Nah, not college basketball slate. Not yet. No.
All right. I don't know where to Chris. Any college basketball for you tonight?
A couple things. Look at VCU, North Carolina State. I know it's 163.5. I'm going to take over there. North Carolina State's 3-0 to the over so far this season. And I think VCU can contribute something there. And then I'm also trying to find the line for the Oregon State-Oregon game there. I had that wrote down earlier. I think it was 14.5. I still think Oregon gets it done. I like Oregon there, 14.5. It's just a lean. I didn't have anything premium today on basketball, but those are the two leans I've got for you.
It's still at 14.5.
Yep,
Yeah.
still 14.5 on that one.
Okay.
I don't know where to run. What do you like hearing these ones tonight?
Yeah, I'll go back to the VCU NC State with Chris there. I'm gonna take the points there plus the 12.5 there, 13. That one, and then the Civil War. I don't know. Oregon doesn't cover, man, at home. I think Oregon State probably stays close with them there. Colorado, same thing. They don't cover at home either. I'm going to look at Alabama State plus the 20 there. And Iowa State, it's tough enough for Big 12 teams to go into Hilton. Now you got a little Stonehill going in there. They'll probably lose by 50. Give me Iowa State.
And for me here in these ones, let's see. Give a bunch on the morning. Maybe see if we could give you a couple more. I still like Lamar even at 10. As I said, double-digit win there for Lamar. I think I'll rebound. And that one. Still that LMU line. I was looking still at minus 3.5 what it was this morning. See bookmakers telling you they're quite happy with everybody jumping on LMU. It's just like somebody knows something there in that one. I know LMU is just playing the better ball right now. I like the over. At 143, the funny thing is it's been coming down total-wise. I'm still taking it over. I think both these squads can score. The Gauchos, their defense has been awful. As Mr. Wester says in the chat, Clemson at home in Little John. That's where I'll be betting them 25. Yep. They can win by 30 plus there in that one. Not trusting Northern Alabama here on the road. 0-1 on the road. They did get a cover, but I think they were getting more than this 25. I'll take Clemson. Lay it in that one. And as I said in the morning show, I still like Oregon here. They can win by 3 touchdowns in this one. Just look at this number. They're 3-0 at home, 0-3 in covering the number, and they're trying to give you 14.5 with the Beavers. As everybody sees the numbers, Beavers 0-3 on the season at covering numbers. Nope, too much wood for the Beaver to chop here. He's going to get smashed. Smashing the Beaver Dam in here. The Ducks are going to come in and walk all over it. 21-point win there for the Ducks. Love the Ducks in that spot. It could be. I'm going to try to find a big number. Extendo on that one.
The damn floor is intimidating. Damn floor.
And then the other one, I like Gonzaga here. Love what I've seen from the Zags so far this season. I think it continues there. Perfect smash spot where they love to drop 100 spot. Just offense, go. And then when that first 5 guys take a break, the next squad up, go, just as much. Man, they're deep at depth. If you haven't bet the Zags to make the Final Four, you better do it now because that's just going to keep dropping, and you got a good price on it. Well, you did get a better price on it 2 weeks ago, but that number's just going to keep dropping. I'm telling you, they're making the Final Four this year. Hey, that wraps up college basketball. Let's head on over to the NBA side of the hardwood things. And I believe we got 4, enough to go 4-4. Split it up right down the middle. First 4 we got up. We got the Bucks taking on the Cavs. We got the Pacers in to take on the Pistons. We got the Clippers taking on the 76ers. Woo! Paul George making his appearance there for the 76ers tonight. Woo! Are we excited? Facing his old squad. Of course, that doesn't look like they just set that right up just so that would happen on purpose. Oh, look, Paul George is ready to go against the Clippers. Funny how that turned out. we'll be looking forward to seeing how that turned out. And then we got the Knicks into Miami to take on the Heat. I don't know where to Brian. Anything there in the NBA for your early spot?
Yeah, I'll start right out with that Knicks Miami's game there. I do have a premium on the side here tonight, but I'm going to take a look at the total and take it over 243.5. We've seen this team's matchup just on Friday night. They got sailed way over this number. I just think we're going to see it all over again here tonight. Different venues, same teams. Both sides ain't going to play a lot of defense. I can just see a lot of scoring, fast paced up and down. Honestly, I lean over in both halves of this game, first half and second half. But give me the over 243.5 there. Bucks and Cavs. I'm gonna lean the Cavs here. It looks like that number's coming down a little bit. It was just at 7.5 earlier. It looks like it's coming down to 6.5. I lean Bucks here plus the 6.5 on the road against the Cavs. I do think the Cavs win this game here tonight, but I just think that the Bucks can cover this number. Cavs haven't really been covering numbers, and the Bucks have shown up to play here. We just seen this same exact matchup as well, and the Bucks covered the spread that matchup as well. So I just think that's an easy win there. Give me the Bucks 6.5. And then the Pacers-Pistons. This is a big spread delay with the Pistons here at home. They have been playing great basketball, but they have a bunch of injuries. This Pacers on the road, I understand they haven't been great this season. They might only have one win on the season, but I don't know, man. Laying 11.5 with the Pistons just feels like a trap, so I'm going to lean Pacers there plus the 11.5.
And I'll do a quick little rundown on the injury report. I'm sure the reason why that line dropped is because Giannis is now probable for the Bucks in that one. Cavs side of things, no Garland, no Strus, no Tyson. Also, no Porter, no Prince out for the Bucks. Pacers and the Pistons. On the Pacers side of things, no Toppin, no Nesmith, no Jones, no Jackson, no Furphy. Matherin, questionable as well for the Pacers there tonight. On the Pistons side of things, no Sasser, no Clintman, no Ivy, no Harris. Thompson, questionable. Cunningham, questionable. Durant, probable for the Pistons. Looking at Clippers, 76ers. As I said, George in there for the 76ers. Looks like Bona, Embiid, and Oubre out for the 76ers. On the Clippers side of things, Miller, Kawhi Leonard, Jones, Bogdanovich is questionable for the Clippers. Looking at the Knicks and the Heat. On the Heat side of things, still Adebayo, Hero, and Rozier. On the Knicks side of things, no Brunson, no Anunoby out there. I don't know over to Chris. What do you like in the early NBA?
I'm still going to take the points with Milwaukee there, regardless to be honest or not. I think they go into Cleveland there and keep it close enough for us. I do agree with the over in the Heat. Knicks game, 243.5. Don't be scared. Take it. Take it over that. Probably leaving that Pacers-Pistons alone. It's just ugly. I don't want any part of that. But also another lean to just Miami with the -1.5 there at home as well in that game.
I don't know where to run. Anything in the NBA for you tonight?
Yeah, looking at that, I think Brian, man, that they played Friday night and scored like 500 points, didn't they? So I think they come back and get another one on the over there with Miami and the Knicks. And yesterday I took a really ugly dog and it was Brooklyn and went outright. On Saturday I took a really ugly dog with Memphis, and they covered. And hold your nose, guys. Take the Indiana Pacers plus 10.5. This is too many points for the Pistons to lay. I know it doesn't sound right, but there's no way they're covering that 10.5. I think they win by maybe 7 at the most. So I'm going to take the Indiana Pacers in that one.
I can't do that. I can't bet Detroit either. So I'm with Chris. Run away from that game. I'll wish you luck. Wish you the best of luck for that one. Go Pacers. I'll cheer for you to get the cover. 5-8. So there's definitely a shot that they could get a cover too.
7 on the money line on the road. Yeah, it's ugly. It's ugly.
So many question marks still. Yeah, on who's in and who's out for the Pistons there. I still need a little bit more information where I can be jumping in. If is Cunningham in? Is Cunningham out? Thompson, is he in? Is he out? Still a few question marks on the Pistons side of things. What else do we like? And then, of course, the Bucks. I said in the morning show, I figured he was going to play. It is what it is. The line is dropping, right? I still like the under. You look at these two teams, as I said in the morning show, they've most of the time trended to the under. 7 of the last 10 meetings head-to-head have seen the under. I think that's where we get again. 234, too many. Give me the under 234 there. Bucks and Cavs. And then I lean to the Clippers just because nothing like stiffing a year-old teammate. One of those games that Harden goes off for some stupid number and be like, look at me, I'm King Harden. Screw you, George. So I have to lean to the Clippers. I know they've been bad. So it's like betting the Pacers, betting the Clippers. But I'll grab the 5.5 here. I think they can keep it close with the 76ers in that one. Hey, let's head on over to the late night block of the NBA. We've got the Hornets taking on the Raptors. Still 8.5. 240 is the total now. There, we still got the Timberwolves laying 2 touchdowns against Dallas. We got OKC laying 2 touchdowns, a field goal in the hook versus the Pelicans. And we got the Nuggets. They were laying 2 touchdowns, down to 13.5 there. In that one are the Nuggets. Let's look at the who's in, who's out. Looking at the Hornets and the Raptors. On the Raptors side of things, no battle. Battle's questionable. Abaji is doubtful for the Raptors as well. On the Hornets side of things, no Williams, Miller, McNeely, and Green all out for the Hornets. On the OKC side of things, Williams and Williams both out. Wiggins and Toppin out for OKC. Pelicans side of things, Zion's questionable. What? There's a chance that Zion's going to play? Well, still can't take the Pelicans. even if he plays, there's questionable. There's a good chance he might play there. In that one, Dallas taking on the Timberwolves. Timberwolves, Shannon out for the Timberwolves. On the Dallas side of things, well, still the laundry list. Nembhard, Lively, Irving, Gafford, Exum, Davis, all out for the Mavs. Looking at the Bulls and the Nuggets. On the Nuggets side of things, no Braun, Strathern, and Johnson questionable. Jokic probable. On the Bulls side of things, Kobe White, Collins out. Jones doubtful. Dasumu probable. Head on over to Ron to get us started. What do you like in the late night NBA?
Yeah, I don't care who's coaching the New Orleans Pelicans. You can get Phil Jackson in there. I could care less. Give me Oklahoma City big there. And then looking at the Chicago and Denver game last night, Chicago goes double overtime there with the Jazz. I had the Jazz there. I don't know what they can have left in the tank after going elevation now into Denver's elevation. I think the Nuggets, they're 5-1 ATS at home, winning by an average of 19 points per game. I think they blow the doors off the Bulls.
I don't know, Chris, anything in the late night NBA for you?
Yeah, as much as I don't like OKC, I'll take it with them big. Just not OKC fans, probably not a popular opinion, but no way in hell I'm laying anything with the Pelicans. Jeez, that's just ridiculous. Definitely not laying 14.5 with my Timberwolves either. That's just insane, but I don't like the Mavericks either. I take that total take that total over. I think we get up and down on that one. And then I do like the over in the Hornets-Raptors game, 239.5 there as well. I think we see some back and forth between these two guys there.
Yeah, that one's already ticked up. I see 240 starting to appear in that matchup. Hey, I don't know, Brian, anything in the late night NBA for you?
I'm gonna lean the Mavs here plus the 14.5. I know they got a buttload of injuries, but just no way I'm gonna lay 14.5 points with the Timberwolves. This is the perfect spot to fade them tonight, so I'm gonna lean the Mavs there. Chicago Bulls and the Nuggets. Bulls off the back-to-back here. I lean the under 241.5 in this game. I just think it's going to be low scoring. Hopefully Jokic plays in that one. It will also help control the pace. Nuggets at home. I think they win tonight. Cover the 13.5 probably as well. I lean them, but I think that under is the safer play. I just think that the Bulls ain't going to score as much as they usually do here tonight. And then the Hornets and the Raptors. I'm going to lean... I lean the Hornets here plus the 8.5. The Raptors at home, they're a funny team. The Raptors play up and down to their competition. I just think that the Hornets here against this Raptors team, like I just said, I just think the Raptors play down to the Hornets tonight, and the Hornets keep this close. If not outright them for a plus 280 price. I mean, we just seen the Hornets beat the Bucks the other night. They're playing decent basketball right now. I just think it's a good value here to take a shot with the Hornets at +8.5.
Under here in these late night ones, I like the under Dallas, Minnesota. I think it's a low scoring one. I don't think Dallas has enough guys to be able to score enough. I think they'll struggle to score 100 in this one. Laying with Minnesota, I don't know. I can't do that either. So pass. I'm going to lean to the under 232 in that one. Lean Nuggets at home, but still some question marks on who's in, who's out there in that one as well. But either way, the Nuggets at home have been lights out. So I'd be leaning to Denver minus the 13. But I don't want to lay these kind of numbers. It's November. Why are we laying 2 touchdowns already? These numbers don't come out until after the All-Star break. The NBA, we're starting to lay touchdowns early. The Mavs are getting 2 touchdowns. The Cowboys are only laying at 3.5. So they're a 4-point play away from getting the cover there in that one. But the Mavs, I don't know. It's tough. OKC laying 17.5. They've got a couple question marks on who's going to play. Is Zion going to play? Is he going to be the guy that's going to come ripping it back, making it close? I don't know. NBA seems to be the supposedly everybody says it's the more picks and everything. So then, if that's the case, the DGen parlay you'd have to take. You'd have to be like the DGen to take the Mavs plus the 14, take the Pelicans plus the 17.5, and then go up there and take the Pacers plus 11 because they've been awful too, right? Probably good. If that hits tomorrow, man, I'm gonna be like, I gotta put some pizza money on now. I'm gonna take the crap team parlay. I'm gonna call it. It's the Mondays. It's like the Garfields. Take the crappiest teams on the board and put them together and see what comes out in that one. But I'm looking. I don't know. I'm not enamored with the late night slate in the NBA. That's for sure. Ooh. Well, yeah, Mr. Weskers. Look at the boat injuries. I've been saying those same 5 guys on the Mavs for quite a bit. There's quite a few injuries to start the year in the NBA. But hey, time to skate on over to the ice. We got a few on the NHL slate of things. And we'll kick it off. We've got the Oilers taking on Buffalo, the Canucks in the second half of their Florida trip, taking on the Panthers. Carolina in to take on Boston. Kings taking on Washington. Montreal in to take Columbus. Utah in to take on the Red Hot Ducks. I don't know, Brian, anything on the ice for you tonight?
Yeah, give me 1 second. Sorry, just pulling it up here. All right, yep. All right. Start out with the you did the whole card, Rod?
Yes, did the whole card.
Okay. All right, yeah. So start out with the Canucks and the Panthers here tonight. You got looks like Bobrovsky going for the Panthers and Patera going for the Canucks. I don't feel confident enough to be laying a -300 with the Panthers here at home. They haven't been playing their best hockey. I know the Canucks haven't been playing great as well, but out on the road, as Ron alluded to earlier, the road teams have been able to cover that puck line, and Florida is 5-13 to the puck line this season. I think we're getting plenty of value here with the Canucks on the puck line, so give me them plus the 1.5. Looking at the Mammoth and the Anaheim Ducks game, I wanted to fade the Mammoth Friday night, facing those Islanders off that that back-to-back spot, and the Islanders ended up cashing there for me. But I'm not going to do it there tonight. I'm going to take the Mammoth here on the road against this Ducks. I just feel like the books are trying to cook people and taking the Ducks at this -102 price right now. Mammoth have been playing great hockey, and I just think that this is a perfect spot for them to bounce back here after taking a couple harsh losses. So give me the Mammoth there. Bruins and Hurricanes. Give me the Bruins on the money line. I think all the values here on them here tonight at home. They already beat the Hurricanes this season. This isn't really a revenge spot, as some would say. You know, the Hurricanes aren't home. The Bruins have been playing great hockey. I love their goaltender in the net tonight, and I don't trust Boosty going for Carolina. I know he's been playing decent hockey, but he has been giving up goals. Boston's been scoring a lot, so I'm going to trust Swayman here and the Bruins to get it done at a plus price.
It's good old Boosie. I think it might be better off with Belushi than Boosie. But yuck. Yeah. It's Ron's buddy. He loves Boosie. I think that was the
Bushi,
guy
my
they
guy.
switched and swapped and got you. Yeah, Boochie Moochie is what is in that for Carolina. Woo, yuck. Head over to Chris. Anything in the NHL for you?
Just some goal scores. You know what I'm doing here. I've got you 3 on my hit list today. Actually, already I had to make sure these guys on here weren't on there. But I got you 4 more. We'll try not to struggle through too hard. Is it Kevin Fiala with the Kings? Did I say that right?
Yep.
I feel like it's
He
a
did.
spelling bee. I feel like if I get it right,
You're good, man.
everybody's
Correct.
gonna cheer. Yeah. David Pasternak. Yeah, woo, I got it right. David Pasternak, Pasta there, Cole Caulfield, and Sam Reinhart, one of my favorite guys there for the Panthers. Cashed with him a while back. So yeah, take those 4. I'll put them in the chat too, so you guys don't have to remember. But I just got goal scores for you.
Nice. Head on over to Ron. Anything in the NHL for you, don't I?
Yeah, I got a 3-pack in NHL. You can get that. But I'm going to look at the Edmonton Oilers on the road. You know, Colton Nelson hasn't been that bad, and Buffalo plays pretty well as a home underdog. I know they're 5-5 at home, but you look at these Edmonton Oilers. I know they've been in kind of a little spurt here, getting a couple wins, but still 5-8 on the road on money line. I'm going to take a shot that home dog Buffalo. And I'm with Brian. You know, we got to play these puck line dogs on the road. I don't know much about Batera, but I'm going to take that 18-3 record on the road plus 1.5, and I think I'm getting plus money with that Vancouver pick. So let's do a Canucks dance with a puck line there, Rod.
Nah, just take the Canucks outright. Why not? Florida hasn't been good. They've seen some injuries. They have played all right at home, but not at that price. I'm going to take a shot at 2 times my money, over 2 times my money with the Canucks to finish off the sweep of Florida. As they say, they went into Tampa, got themselves a win. Why not go into Florida and beat the champs? It's probably a game they're going to be getting up for, a big game that I give them the edge too. So why not? They're playing the better hockey. And then, yeah, Boosie. I know the Canucks or Vancouver or Boston dealing with some injuries there on their own side of things, but value-wise, you'd have to continue to back Swayman for his bounce-back season after his awful one last season. He's been looking good. I like the over. Oilers, Buffalo, 6.5. Just Boosie playing the offense there. In that one, you look Buffalo 8-2 to the over. Oilers 7-3 to the over in their last 10 games. So plenty of offense. Give me the over 6.5 there. And then what else do we like? Dobas. There's a reason. Now I know why his name's Dobas, because it's Dobas, and he is ass. The last time I seen that guy, it was against Dallas, and he gave up 5 goals in the first period. Ooh, can't back that guy there. I got to take the Columbus Blue Jackets on the money line over the Montreal Canadiens in that one. I think Montreal's dealing with some of their own injuries as well. I can't do it. Dobas is starting to looking like the rookie. He needs a little bit of work. And I think Columbus, 13 straight as a favorite? When they're priced at this price, they just continue to win hockey games. So I'm going to take Columbus there in that matchup. And then the Ducks and the Mammoth. And as I said in the morning show, I'm still going to take the Mammoth here. Worth a shot in that one. Why are the Mammoth favored against the Ducks team that's been hot, right? Team that's 7-3 in their last 10 games is giving you a plus price, while the Mammoth 4-5-1 in their last 10 games. I think that's telling you. We've seen that a few times here in the NHL. We'll take the Mammoth in that one. Hey, that wraps up the sports slate to kick off the week here on the happy hour. Brings us to the player prop, game in the future, parlay. We'll leave it up to the cabinet to decide whatever they want to give you out here. And then they'll let you know what they got going over at Tony's Picks, because that's where you can find their best bets. Quick link is in the description. Don't forget Tony T at checkout saves 15% off. Head on over to Brian to get us started. What do you got for us, buddy?
Yeah, tonight let's do a parlay. Let's take the over in the Heat Knicks game. Let's take the under in the Denver Nuggets game, and let's take a shot on the Boston Bruins on the money line. Let's do those 3-legger for you guys. Over on the site, I got 2 plays up in the NFL game tonight, and I also have 2 plays up in the MLB and the NBA for you guys. I have one prop up. I gave it to you guys out here free. It's George Pickens over 65.5 passing or receiving yards. That should be easy cash tonight. So you can go check those plays out. You can pair me up with one of the guys you see on screen here. You can pair any of the guys you see on screen here. Pair Rod with Ron with Chris. All these guys are great cappers. They do really well. You go over to the site, check out the leaderboard, pair a couple guys up off of that. Use that 2-for-1 capper promotion and use that promo code TonyT at checkout. Save yourself 15% off, and let's have a winning night.
Definitely. Let's have a nice kickstart to the week. Make it a winning one. I don't know Chris, what do you got for us tonight?
Not really parlay anything I do. I just take a Bucks money line there plus 210s. What I've got it. You've got your 3 goal scorers in the comments there. We'll give you Jake Ferguson for a touchdown for the Cowboys. And go to the NBA there. Give me Scotty Barnes, double-double. It's plus 240. He's hit that in the last 3 games. He's at 50% against the Hornets getting a double-double. So he's still getting plus money with it out there. So I like that. Over at the side, I got you 2 plays today. I got you an NBA and got you an NFL best bet, both of those. I kept it light since I fired a lot yesterday, but we'll be cranking back up here as the week progresses. And we've still got college football this weekend that I'll be looking at here. We've got NFL, basketball, college, and NBA. So you hop on there. Yeah, like Brian said, pair us up with somebody you guys you see on here. Whoever your favorite cappers are, whoever's doing hot, you see us on here, pair us up, let's go to work. There's guys that do hockey. I don't do hockey. I'm going to get you your goal scorers. But you guys capped the hockey there. So pair us up. Let us go to work for you, and let's just keep trying to do well.
I don't know where to run. What do you got for us tonight?
Yeah, let's go multi-sport parlay for you. I'm going to take the Buffalo Sabres at home on a money line. Take that ugly dog Indiana Pacers plus 10.5, and I'll take the under in Monday Night Football tonight. What I got tonight, I got a 3-pack on the ice NHL Blue Line Best Bet 3-pack. You can get that right now. And I did dabble in college basketball. I'm sitting 3-2 right now, so I'm not a losing record, but I got a couple in NCAA basketball, getting my feet wet in that. And of course, NBA still rolling in NBA. I got a 3-point play for you, so you can grab that at Tony's Picks. Like the guy said, we're all doing great. You check the leaderboards, and you need to support the people that are actually doing the shows, doing the videos. Let's do that, because that's why we're out here for you and making you money. So let's do it.
Here's a prop for you. Geno Smith, first passing attempt, incomplete, plus 155. Geno Smith's first passing attempt, incomplete, for a nice plus 155. And if you can find Geno Smith over 2 INTs, take it. And if you just can only find the one, then just take the one. It's juiced a little bit, but I don't mind laying a little bit of juice. I don't like Geno at all. I think he throws 2 picks. He's good for it tonight. But his first play, incomplete. His first passing attempt here tonight. Don't worry, I'll throw a parlay at the before we head on out of as we always do in the one more head on out spot. But for me, over Tony's Picks, a few plays going on. We got some college basketball, so I got a 3-pack of college basketball. I also got play of the day in the NFL in the Monday nighter for you, and then also have a 3-pack of the NBA. So love today's card to kickstart the week. Jump on over. Let's we had a nice little winning week last week. Looking to head on to this week and do the same. Back last week's winning week up with another winning week, and it starts here on Monday. So jump aboard, take advantage 2-for-1 capper promotion as well. Pair me up with any one of your other favorite cappers you see here on Tony's Picks, the ones you see here, as we alluded to on the morning's post, the ones that are putting in the work and give us some bonus free plays, putting in the extra content you see on the YouTube channels. Those are the ones you want to support here on Tony's Picks. Shout out to everybody that's joined us here as well, because without you guys in the chat, we're not here doing what we love. So figuring it out. We are figuring it out. Yes, we are figuring it out. We are figuring it out. Glad to have you here, Mr. Weskers. Mills in the chat joining us. Hey, there you go, Mills. Gunther tonight. Gunther's going to get it done. I think Mills likes Gunther there tonight. The usuals that are joining us, Southpaws in the chat as well. Scipio's in the chat with us as well. Kevin in the chat. Alessandro's in the chat joining us as well. So, hey, shout out to everybody that joins us here on the happy hour. let's kick start.
Congrats to the Saskatchewan Roughriders there. Great job. Good call there, Rod. You nailed that one.
Right?
Nice fumble at the goal line. It cost me plus 3.5. So, yeah.
Vamos!
I think Southpaw was with me on that game, but that's all right.
I think there were a lot of people with you.
It was a good year. Good year. Congratulations. I don't know why. Davis Alexander's out there. He's running around. He's limping. Oh, yeah, I'm 100% right before the game. No, dude, you weren't 100%.
He was never 100%. We
Never.
But give it to him. He definitely gave it a valiant effort, gave it all he had. He left it all at the field, and it could have been right down the wire. As I said, they punched that in.
Machine Gun Kelly had a better performance than Davis Alexander.
Yes, he did. Shut up, Machine Gun Kelly.
Hey, that was fire, man. That was a good performance. He really nailed it, man. Good job.
It might eclipse the Super Bowl going forward. I don't know. Bunny who? What? Who? See?
Maybe Bad Bunny.
Yeah, Bad Bunny. Good Bunny. What? Alrighty. I you're getting old when you're like Good Bunny, Bad Bunny. What? Definitely. Apologies to Bunny because maybe come on to the Tony's Picks Happy Hour. You could be the next gapper here at Tony's Picks. Good Bunny, Bad Bunny. You can be the bunny. But anyway, that wraps it up for Monday. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate y'all. Any final words before we head on out?
That 2 interceptions at plus 232 at DraftKings for Gino, so that is nice. Plus money for 2. And then while you're at it, just go ahead and throw in there a Dallas defense or special teams touchdown too. They could run it back in. That's plus 475.
Right, add that in there at the plus 475.
I'm just not a Gino fan either, but
might as well, right?
Might as well. I mean, who knows? It's Monday Night Football.
And then for me, we're going to go, here we go. We'll do a 3-teamer for you. Take the Oilers money line, throw it in together with the Mammoth, and throw in the Columbus Blue Jackets. Little 3-teamer for you there on the ice line. Let's get it. Hey, thanks, everybody. Poor Gino. We love picking on Gino. Thanks, everybody. Take care. Have yourself a good one. See you guys tomorrow, Tuesday, for the happy hour. Lots of action again. Take care.